Hi everyone, welcome to the Jonhson Mclang Show. Another episode. I'm just gonna get down to get started here. I don't know why this is not going on. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna just cut to the chase and let's get started. I got some news stories today. Um, some bad, crazy ones, but some good ones at the same time. I don't need that anymore, do I? Okay, so the first story of the day. Can you see that? You can see it much better in this one, I feel like. So, verdict in R&B rock star R. Kelly's child porn case announced. So, R. Kelly, I guess, got in trouble with child porn a couple years ago. He's finally got his sentence. He is guilty. So that's great because we don't need people like that in our public. Um, So I'm glad that he's going to prison for I don't know how long, but I think I did see this earlier today, um, which is great. Get rid of the pedophiles day by day. If we just gonna get rid of Hunter Biden and also get rid of Joe Biden too and Hillary Clinton and get him in prison too. But he is evil. And I'm not saying this because he's black. I'm not trying to be racist, but he needs to go to prison. He did an evil crime and he went to the court. The court did its thing. He's in prison. So that's great. Special delivery. Migrant buses arrive outside of VP Harris's residence in D.C. just days after her bold statement on border security. So apparently, recently, Vice President Harris. I gotta open this door because it's kind of hot. I'm trying to do this in a location where it's kind of quiet. Okay. So recently, Vice President Kamala Harris said that the border, unfortunately, she's our Vice President. I bet she is. That's the reality of it. But anyway, she said recently that the borders we have a closed border, which is not true. I mean, she said we had a secure border, which is not true. Because Texas has to step in and send on buses migrants over that are coming here the long way. So our border is not secure. And now Florida is taking action. So Florida recently shipped over here to D.C. To the vice president's residence of migrants. Good job, Juan DeSantis, for doing that. That's a great move. And to show VP Harris that there is an issue. So I'm glad that there's a special delivery of migrants to her house so she can start taking it seriously, and the Biden administration can take this border crisis seriously because we have a border crisis. That's why we have high crime because of the illegal aliens. Okay, I don't like saying alien. The illegal migrants and are coming here the horrible way, not the right way. They need to come here the right way and take a citizenship test. But Vice President Harris and Biden needs to wake up. If they want to get voters in 2024 and Democrats want to get voters in 2022 in November, they need to take action immediately on this border crisis and also all the crises, the inflation crisis, the food, the supply chain issues. Because I think we still have supply chain issues. I think we need to focus on also the high gas crisis. So, we have so many crises right now. It's horrible. We need to take action on that. If they want to get any voters without cheating, then they need to take action on this immediately. Immediately. Democrats have a meltdown after DeSantis flies illegal immigrants to illegal immigrants, to to DC. So, in other places. So, I guess they're calling DeSantis evil, inhumane. It's not evil to fly someone for free to a different spot, a different location other than Florida, to keep Florida safe. I think that's responsible of Florida. I think I don't see an issue, but I don't see an issue of Texas taking people to D.C. and other places. I don't see an issue with Florida taking people to different places. It's a responsible thing to do. They want Florida to be responsible for COVID, but yet they don't want responsible for the border crisis. Okay, I see. This is so ridiculous. DeSantis isn't evil, so Florida just needs to vote DeSantis in 2022. And if he runs for governor in 2024, I think, after re-election or something, maybe. What if he wins? We need to vote for him. He's doing great things for Florida. I think he would do great things for the nation. So, I don't think he's evil for doing this with the migrants. And I don't think Texas is evil either. Okay. Chuck Schumer. He said something finally I can agree with. Here's what he said. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is in trouble, quote unquote, that's from Chuck Schumer, which he is the Democrat Senate leader. Okay? Democrats are likely to use the House of Representatives this year. Which that's what Chuck said during a private dinner with fellow Democrat senators, according to reports. I believe it. So I agree with this from Chuck. Most things that Chuck says out of his mouth are probably lies, but I believe that he says that Nancy is in trouble, which is a good thing for us, right? And they're worried. They need to be worried because we're gonna have I believe we're gonna have a red wave this year. Because people are sick of the gas prices, the high prices, the gas is causing high prices out at stores. So, I believe it. Democrats reject Graham's radical plan to allow abortion up to 15 weeks. Okay. So, basically, abortion ban for the whole nation. So, which is a good thing. We need this. Lindsey Graham, he's doing a great job with this. I don't think it's a radical plan. It's not a total abortion ban, it's a 15-week abortion ban, which is good. Our country needs that. And he evaluates freedom. Well, you're evaluating babies' freedom to live. We have, like in the Constitution, or also in the Declaration of Independence, our role is to protect life, one, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're not doing that when we're killing babies. So, I think it's horrible. And they're not protecting the number one thing. They're not protecting life. It's in the independence. And in, I think, Constitution. Life is number one. Then liberty. And then happiness. Okay? So, the government is supposed to protect that. I think Lindsey Graham is protecting the Constitution and defending the Constitution and independence. Our values that we protect. So, I think Democrats are going crazy. I think they're fearful. And they want Lindsey Graham to lose. But I think Lindsey Graham will win. We need to vote for him because he's doing a great job, I think. And I think he's doing great things. Some people say he's a wino. I'm not for sure if he's a wino or not. We'll see. But he maybe says stuff here and there, but I don't know. But anyway, and we got another news story is from somewhere. It's from the Times of America about Biden. U.S. Marines turn against Joe Biden. Whoa! So it's a story that came out yesterday, on Wednesday, or today. No, yeah, Wednesday. So I guess the Marines are turning on their commander-in-chief, which is a great thing because Marines are not liking this. So, yeah, and Marines are not voting for Biden or Democrats. this year, so that's great. Well, I don't know, but hopefully so. To me, with that article, it seems like most millions are turning on Biden. I think most of the military are against Biden. I think the military and army or whatever support Trump and veterans and stuff like that. So people like that. But that's all the news stories. Another news story that's really popular this month is there's a new movie called My Son Hunter, about Hunter Biden, which is a great movie. I can't believe it was a movie. And I think it got a bunch of views on it. It's a really popular movie right now. So, which is great. It exposes Hunter Biden to the world, to us, our country. So, it's more popular than, I think, a woke movie or something about something democratic. But anyway, I think it's a great movie. I haven't watched the movie. I don't plan on watching it, but I hear great things about the movie by Republicans and conservatives and stuff. About laptop and stuff. So I think it's a great movie. And I'm glad it's out. I'm glad that the media and whoever, the people that are over TV at it, be on there. So yeah. Another thing I want to mention, you guys are worried about the midterms. I'm kind of worried about it myself. They're saying there's a 60% chance the Senate will be blue. Majority like this past time, which is sad to see, but it seems like by Chuck, he says Nancy's in trouble. I believe it. I bet we might win the House for sure, which would be good because we need a Republican Speaker of the House. We need Kevin McCarthy in the House. Um, the Senate might 60% is really high, and it might actually happen, but it's not 100%. Nothing's 100%. But it's not 99.9% or 8%. So there's still chances for us. We still have October. Something crazy always happens in October, I'm telling you. So maybe something will be against the Democrats in October. Maybe we'll get a miracle. So just keep praying to God about the Senate and this midterms for the U.S. election. I mean, the U.S. Congress and state Congress. So, or any state elections. You need to pray about your state election. So you need to vote and pray for your our U.S. House. I mean, our U.S. representatives and U.S. senator elections. So I think the House we will win, and Chuck thinks the House will be winning. I mean, the House will be led by, that's what Chuck Schumer, which is a top Democrat, other than Biden, a high up one, says that House has a chance of turning red, which would be wonderful. Now, it'd be ideal for us to win the House and the Senate. Like I said yesterday, um, bills from Biden's desk goes to the Congress, right? It starts out with the House most of the time, and it gets passed in the House right now because the House is Democrat controlled. And Republicans sometimes make bills on their own without the president making the bills for them, which most of the time the president makes bills for the Congress, but sometimes the House makes their own bills to go to the Senate. But sometimes Republicans try, I think, to make a bill right now, but it's hard to pass when it's Democrat controlled. So we need to get rid of that Democrat controlled. We need Kevin McCarthy to make a bill, make whoever, and pass it. We need something to fix our crisis, a border crisis, and fix all the crises that we're going through right now, or try to fix it, or try to have some kind of solution for our problem that we're facing with Biden administration and Democrats. And you know, but it's going to be hard with the Senate if the Senate is not, because the Senate won't pass it. So, from the House. So, which will not be good. So, you guys need to vote. Sign up to vote first if you're not registered. You guys need to vote. And you need to vote Republican for our House Representatives, and you need to vote Republican for Senate. It is the only way we can have a chance in heck to survive. The rest of this presidency. So, until we get Trump or somebody replacing Biden. We're not really replacing after Biden in 2025. So, for election 2024, but actually coming in 2025. So, I know even if we get Republican controlled in the House and Senate, it's going to take a long time, a couple months, to get gas prices down. If they make a bill and pass it, it's going to take time to pass things and fix things. It's going to take a couple months. But we need to give these Republicans in the House and Senate a chance to get things done. It's going to take a while to lower prices with a bill. Because, Biden ruined it on day 2 or day 3. So, of his whole time in office so far. So, we just need to pray about it. I think God will, give us a miracle for our country. That's what we need. We need help. So vote in your state elections. And vote in your House of the U.S. elections for federal government and state government, if you will. I don't know how to. I don't know. But anyway, and I'm worried about this Texas government governor's race, but I'm worried about this governor's race. I am in Texas, but with Beto, that won for president a couple years ago. But they're saying Republicans, winos now, wino voters are supposedly changing to Democrat, and I don't like it. So, but I don't believe them. I think they're winos if they're voting for Beto, or whatever his name is. I don't even know. But I do think Greg will win the second term. I really do. I hope so. That'd be horrible for Texas. That'd be horrible for midterms too. But I don't believe it. I don't believe that. Well, maybe for the House of Representatives and Senators for U.S. Congress for Texas, maybe we'll continue being led. Maybe we'll continue having Ted Cruz and other people like that. I think 2024 for president will still be a Republican state, even though we get Beto. Because Kentucky right now is blue for governor, which I don't understand, but okay. But they vote red for president, and they vote red for senators, and they vote red for representatives most of the time. And they voted for Trump. Even though Kentucky had a blue governor, they still voted for Trump. And like North Carolina has a blue Democrat governor, but they voted for Trump. So maybe Texas might just want to change the state, how the state works, I guess, and just vote red. Maybe Beto is a different type of Democrat that's not similar to Biden, not similar to Schumer. Maybe he's a different type of Democrat. I don't know, but I don't know. I just hope Texas is a really important state for us for 2024. I just, oh my god, it stresses me out. I bet it stresses you out. But let's pray about it, because maybe we'll have a miracle with state elections, including Texas, or state Congress in Texas, and the governor. And also, hopefully, Or hopefully Texans don't change their heart. Maybe they just want to change their governor for some reason to be Democrat. Maybe they won't change Trump. Maybe they'll still vote for Trump or whoever. I bet they'll still vote for a conservative MAGA Republican. Hopefully. Make America great again, Republican. MAGA is just such a negative term right now. The Democrats make it something horrible, so I don't know. But anyway, never mind what I just said. I don't know. MAGA's not horrible. I don't know. That's never mind. But continue. I just vote. If we want to fix the gas prices and fix other issues that we're facing, we need to vote red. We need to vote Republican and get rid of the Democrats. If we want to survive, if we don't want to survive, if you want to continue having high taxes, if you want to continue having high prices, and you vote blue, okay? But I strongly recommend. We are struggling right now. Americans are struggling right now. And I bet you guys are struggling. I'm kind of struggling. Not totally struggling, but I am. A little bit, maybe. But we just need changes fast and immediately. But, we do. And we can't have those changes made if we don't vote for a Republican. So, we just need the good old days back with Trump. Even though Biden will still be in the White House, maybe there's a chance to feel normal again, feel at ease again, maybe simpler again. Kind of, not fully. Not like how it was with Trump, but just a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. But just register to vote if you're not registered. Vote. I'm hopeful for the House of Representatives. I'm kind of hopeful for the Senate. I'm still hopeful for 2024. I'm kind of hopeful for Texas, hopefully. So, I'm nervous about Ohio, kind of, but I don't know. We'll see. And don't trust the polls either. Just pray about it and have hope about it. Maybe it'll work out in our favor this time. Hopefully. Maybe they won't cheat this time. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully not. I bet they won't. I'm hopeful. So let's vote. Vote in November. If you have primaries, vote now. Whenever your primaries are with your states. So, unless it's over. I don't know. But let's vote in November. Vote Republican. Vote smart. Think for yourself. Vote Republican. And look at the issues what we're facing. And if you want these issues, if you want prices to try to go down, vote Republican. It's simple as that. If you want more Republican victories, like we've seen some Republican victories this year, if we want to continue having Republican victories, we need to vote. That's all I'm saying. So, that's it for today's episode of the Jonhson Mclang Show. And another episode will be out on next Tuesday. So I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.